the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Gonna throw right away. Open man, he's got it. It's London.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Penix on 3rd down. Good throw taken by Pitts. And he puts his head down and he picks up for first down.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
79.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60.
From the gun, here is Penix. Moving left, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, Penix. And that's Tolbert. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 22.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now Penix, left side in the hands of London. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Panthers' 16-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To throw again, it's Penix. This is intercepted. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ready up. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Here we go. We'll go once more with Brooks. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. First and 10.
Here we go.
The tight end Fant in motion. Young to throw on 1st down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Again, it is Brooks. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go with him again. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
After putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jackson now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. That's caught by Tolbert right side. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That's caught right side. It's London. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Come on.
They run over center with Robinson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
His own 49.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Falcons getting their punter out there. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Opposite. Green. Black clock. Down. Smith red. 45. Ready.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And this will be a Panthers first down as he gets this one past the 30.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Check white.
Another try with Brooks. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole. And he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Ready. Cut, cut.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Throwing on second down, Young. He's going to look downfield once again. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That one taken in by London. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board just before halftime. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Just take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready. 50. Yellow. 50.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, Young. Flush to his right.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Set, cut. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
45. What? Ready.
First and 10. Here's Brooks. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It is 2nd and 6.
Come on, set. Ready.
On On second down, it's Brooks. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What's he going to do on fourth down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll throw. Over the flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, you're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Give, and here comes Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. First down, Atlanta.
Another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to go play action with Penix. That is hauled in at the 5. Tough running Johnson, he did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
One more time, it's Robinson. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it is Brooks. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, or 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's a Carolina first down. Fail run, and here is Brooks. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of first down and able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Ready, set.
On third down, here's Brooks. And he is going to have the Panthers first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows. First down.
First down. A gain of 4 yards.
On the ground, it's Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Striker, 3-3. Down. Cut.
Throwing is Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. Talk things over before third down.
Come on, set.
McMillan, the man in motion.
Set, hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
This fielded at about the 9. Crazy.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Penix on third down. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They come with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Here is first and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
To throw is Penix. Flushed to his left. He'll carry that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Quick, yellow, down, set.
Again, it is Brooks. And he's going to manage to get this out of harm's way, bring it to the 5-yard line. Good gain of 4. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game. this crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Here we go. Set.
Young gonna give it to Bruce. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Set. Ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.